the lack of creativity in the things I was doing. And, I was like, while I like DJing, I love music, you know. And I had to ask myself, who are the biggest DJs in the world? Who are the biggest producers in the world? And, you Google that, you get electronic DJs, you get Calvin Harris, you get David Guetta, you get Skrillex, you get Fred again, you get Black Coffee, you get Shimza, you get a wide range of DJs. And you're asking yourself, how is it that these people are selling out stadiums the same way everyone, like Afrobeat artists, are selling out stadiums? They are DJs, they are producers, they are not singing. So I asked myself, like, really, I'm trying to be the DJ that sells out venues, not the DJ that, is touring behind artists. That was why the dream was to be touring on my own name.
Yeah.
And not behind someone else.
What was boring about doing the club route for you? What got to you about that entire system, rinse and repeat?
For example, I could get booked for a festival,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have 5 DJs, 10 DJs on the lineup, and everybody was playing the same thing. Everybody was playing the same songs. Everybody was playing the same hits. You go to the club, and the club is not really the place for experimenting, in the sense that even if I'm going to the club, I know I want to hear my proper Afrobeats. I'm a piano. Give me what I need to hear. So, and that was what I was steadily feeding them. So that's what I mean by rinse and repeat. In terms of the music we're playing, there wasn't any diversity, and I've been privileged enough to, travel and experience nightlife in other cities. And you could go from one place where they're playing Afrobeats, and you're crawling in one tunnel, you end up in a rave. And the fact that those two are able to coexist is, what made me feel like, okay, this might be boring, because everywhere is the same. There's no diversity. Like, if I'm going to play at a festival, it's the same set that I would typically play at a club. It's the same set I would typically play at end of year parties, weddings. That's what I mean by there was no opportunity for you to showcase your skills as a DJ, Yeah.
Why isn't that when people say the goal of to be a DJ was to play music, and here you are playing music,
Yeah.
why wasn't that enough?
Because I want to be the biggest DJ in the world.
Okay.
I want to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to play at the back of the club. I'm not here to be stuck behind artists. I want my own brand. I want my own name. So that's where the hunger comes from. It's not really about, oh, I'm playing music. It's, why am I playing music? Who am I playing music for? And where is it going to take me? It's in the why. It's also in, like, the feeling it gives you as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference between when you're booked to play like a boiler room, for example, than a regular party. Because boiler room, for example, is built on celebrating DJs and the culture of DJing, and things, the technicality of being a selector and picking music is what they spotlight. So it it just depends on, the platform, and, when there's no like diversity in platforms,
Yeah.
the creativity dies quickly.